Well, I just disagree with David. I think working class Americans see Donald Trump as fighting for them, and they see the Democratic Party elites as being out of touch with them, not just on the economy, but on a range of issues. I think these things are more interconnected than you want to believe. And, if you can't trust what a Democrat says about, something that seems like an 80-20 or a 90-10 or a 95-5 issue, then why would I trust you when you're out here crapping on Donald Trump's economic agenda? And by the way, I don't believe that people are going away from the president on his economic policies. They do believe he's fighting for working class Americans. They do believe he is, the things he is doing are more for Main Street than Wall Street right now. And I do believe he has a longer leash than you're giving him right now to enact his agenda, which is still unfolding, of course, in the Congress right now.
Ever feel like you're shouting into a void? Like no matter how much you point out the obvious, failed policies, cultural overreach, divisive identity politics, some just don't listen. That's where I'm at. The Democrats have lost the plot. They've pushed open borders, cultural extremism, and identity politics so far that working class Americans, people who just want a fair shot at life, feel abandoned. And now they want us to trust their economic promises? It's laughable. Sometimes I wonder, what's the point? It's exhausting to keep calling out the same lies day after day when the other side just doubles down. I can't be the only one who feels this way, right? But regardless, we can't quit. If we let their narrative win, if we let the lies go unchecked, they'll reshape this country into something we don't recognize. Every day we fight, we're fighting for our kids, our communities, and the America we believe in. So let's keep at it together. Let's call out the nonsense, hold the line, and make sure our voices are heard loud and clear. A study found that 61% of working class voters feel the Democratic Party does not represent their interests, with key issues cited including immigration and cultural policies. This clearly shows the Democrats' shift has alienated their traditional base. Another poll shows 68% of Americans believe illegal immigration is a serious problem. Working class communities often cite job competition and strained public resources, vividly highlighting how unchecked immigration policies hit working class families hardest, undermining Democratic claims of economic care. Poll results found 59% of Americans feel woke cultural policies, for example, DEI mandates, gender identity debates, and other nonsense, are just divisive. Working class voters are particularly skeptical, with 64% saying these distract from economic priorities. It's safe to say that this argues that cultural overreach has made Democrats seem more out of touch, eroding trust in their broader agenda. And inflation under Democrat policies hit 9.1%, and real wages dropped 2.3%. Rasmussen poll shows 62% of voters distrust Democratic economic plans, and you can easily use this to question why anyone would trust their economic promises after tangible failures. So if you're feeling frustrated like me and a sense of what's the frickin' point, well, I think these questions and feelings are valid, especially in a polarized climate where discourse feels repetitive. It's okay to feel tired. This humanizes us and builds rapport. I get it. Some days I want to log off and walk away, but then I remember what's at stake. We're not just fighting for today. We're fighting so our kids don't inherit a mess. What's the craziest Democratic policy you've seen lately? Drop it below. Let's talk about it. Because if you feel like the Dems are clueless, then you're right. They've ditched workers for open borders and woke nonsense, and now they're selling economic fairy tales. I'm tired of calling it out, but we can't quit. If we let their lies win, we lose America. So we're going to keep fighting. Fighting for the working class and fighting for the truth.